Right everybody, welcome to Metal Detecting Scotland and another wee video by Toddy. We've got the dive shaft for the XP Deus 2 delivered yesterday. So as you know, I'm a scuba diving instructor. I teach scuba diving and I'm a metal detectorist, and I love metal detecting underwater when I get a chance. With the Deus, to be honest, I haven't had enough time to do dives with it, but my plan is to get more after the new year and get out and get some diving done with it. With a smaller coil. Now that the dive shaft's out, it's even better because it's smaller. It means you can get, I dive quite near to the bottom, so it's ideal, especially if the visibility is not great. So how would we set this up? As you see, it's basically a bottom shaft converted. Now people could probably say, oh, I could do that myself, but why? Just buy the proper tool for the job, and that way you're no having to loosen all this and put screws in it. It's all kitted out for you. There you go. As you can see, the cable for the waterproofing to make it work underwater is fitted inside it here. It's really well made, like usual XP stuff, it's all well made. This is a bit for attaching to the controller. There's a wee arm, I think for putting your arm through. I don't know if I'd use that just for use, just for getting my arm in and out for quickness. So that looks pretty decent. So how you would set that up is, obviously put a wee rubber in it so that it can get attached to the coil. Get it on the coil like so. There we go. Take a wee bolt, stick it through this side so that the nut is in the side, it's got the wee shape of the nut on it. Then ideally, I think that size of coil would be ideal, the 9-inch coil for diving, less drag and good separation. So just screw that in like so. Weather's absolutely frozen here, we're in December and I've got a chest infection which isn't helping, so it's not even letting me out diving. Now this, when you fit this in, you see it fits over here like so. Just get that the right way. It's got to be the proper way around, so make sure that you're getting it the right way about. Let me see a minute. Just the shape of the coil. Go. So what you do is you take it to this side, press it down and push it over like so. As you can see, that's solid, it's right next to the wee charging point where the two wee dots are. It should be stable, you don't press it on like that, put it to the side and slide it on. Okay, and then we can pull this out a wee bit like so. You do get two wee bands for putting onto that. Well, sorry, a wee band. And it's just to make sure this stays on. I don't know if I would use it, to be honest. I haven't used it in the past when I've been on the beach, but just for a wee bit more security, you can stick that round there and it just wraps round to make sure that doesn't come off when you're in the water. Alright, so it's not going to do any harm, no putting it on, but if you've got the time, that's it on. See it? Don't want too much pressure on that, a wee bit of slack on that. That's your wee coil on. Alright, so the next thing is, you take the wee cover off this. That's that, and you know I've got the wee lanyard on as well, so you can make sure your wee lanyard is bits attached to you, that way if it does fall off, you're not losing it. So, which is no good, because if there's a current, it will take it away. So, you just put that on, make sure it clicks down. Did you hear it? Click. You're not forcing it on as well. And remember, anytime you're in diving, make sure you change the plug at the bottom to the red plug. Right, So you can have this round that way, make sure that fits in there, like so. Maybe better going just the way it's twisting, whatever way it twists on yours. That goes in there like that, see it? And then you get a wee cap for putting it on. What have I done with it? You get this supplied. What you don't get supplied is a nut and bolt. So you'll need the nut and bolt out your coil. Alright, so let me see. That should go to the front. The big flap, that should go to the back. The XP should face you where it says it's an XP logo. That should face you. So that's it in place. So that's your wee dive clip in place there, see it? And that's it. And your wee lanyard will go in there. Now if you're using it, that's perfect. But your hand still kind of touches that, so you could, if you wanted, put that up a bit, clip it in, and it's nice and short, that way you can take it off. I would make sure when you're using it that there was some sort of attachment onto you, just in case anything can happen in diving. You would need to leave that go, and if you left it go and there was a current hits away, you might lose it. So if there's a wee something attached, maybe clipped onto here or something, just a wee bungee, and that way you've got it. Something that's not going to entangle you when you're diving. Now I must emphasise, some people I've spoke to says, oh, you can get these systems where it's got a big hose and you go in the water and you go in diving. These guys haven't even done a course, and they're talking about going into ponds and lakes with a scuba regulator in and a detector, and they've not done any diving courses. Now I would highly recommend that you do a proper open water diving course which certifies you to 18 metres, or even the PADI scuba diver course or a SDI scuba diver course which certifies you to 12 metres. 12 metres is probably ample for what you're going to do. As I say, I teach diving courses, I'm an instructor, and I've got a diving centre here as well. So if you want to learn to dive properly and safely with your solo diver certificate as well, then give me a message and I can teach you, or I can give you advice on how to get certified. As I say, this is the XP Deus, so when you're using it, you would use it in diving mode with the red plug-in, and the Deus to it is, and that's a perfect wee dive setup there. Excellent. And you've got the meter here where you can see it, everything's fine, perfect. You've got the bone conducting headphones which is connected to here, so perfect. I hope that wee video's been useful for you. Remember, look back, hopefully this year do a lot more videos. And I sell XP metal detectors, and if you're looking for anything, look me up. I'm an avid metal detectorist and I love the hobby to death. So hope that's been good, and good luck when you're out. Remember, only dive if you're certified. Don't go in the water, it's very dangerous. Only dive if you're certified. Over and out.